Good evening, and welcome to the Yizbert Games channel. My name is Jacob Burgess, the community manager of Yizbert Games, and your humble host for this wonderful stream. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. I hope your weekend was fantastic. I hope you have a warm beverage. Oh, man. Just a moment while we go through the traditional fixing of all of the issues. Let's make sure XSplit is doing the right thing. Yep. Okay, that is the right thing. Boop. Boop. Okie dokie. Well, hopefully that's a little bit better. Okay, we're just gonna put the whole thing down. Okay. Fantastic. Sounds and stuff. Alright, well, let's see what we can do about that. Put that up. We're gonna just put the whole shebang-a-bang down. Okay. Hopefully that did it. Okay, good. I have hit buttons. Buttons. Buttons a day. Woo! Okay. Oh, boy. Alright, so, yes. Right. I'm going to try to start over, and man, that stinks because that intro was really good. Came in with high energy, didn't stumble over any words, not just one or anything like that. Anyway, welcome to the Yizbert Games channel. My name is Jacob Burgess. I am the community manager for Yizbert. See? No, had it right the first time. Alright, well now I'm just going to stare off into the middle distance for just a moment. I have a little sip of my tea. Fantastic. Anyway, I'm the community manager for Yizbert Games, which is how you pronounce that thing. Yizbert means spirit in Welsh. We are a boutique indie game publisher. We have published some of these fine games behind me. If you are interested in the things that we do, you can go to yizbert.net. Some of the games on our roster are Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Adventure, Masquerada Song and Shadows, which is the game that we're playing this evening with an amazing voice cast. If I do say so myself, and I don't have to because the voice cast definitely speaks for themselves. And we have She Remembered Caterpillars, which is this game right here, which is a Funky Punk puzzle game, and Y2K, a postmodern RPG right here. Again, if you want to know any more about our games and roster or anything like that, please hop onto yizbert.net, take a look at some of the games that we have on offer. That would be lovely. We have 2 games that are going to be coming out soon, which is lovely, which is the sequel to Valhalla, a Cyberpunk Bartender Adventure. We're going to be releasing Nirvana, a Cyberpunk Bartender Adventure, and another game called World of Horror, which I am very, very excited about. If you want to go to itch.io and try that game out, there is a free demo available, or you can hop on our YouTube page and check out the recent demos that we had for both of those games from PAX East. I should say our freshly revamped YouTube page with some amazing graphics made by our social media coordinator, Meredith Gerber, who is fantastic. And as always, right at the top of the stream, which is pretty much right up here, that's where I keep the shout-outs and the compliments, a huge shout-out to our mods. Sarah Sorende, who is currently in the chat, who is a mod on both our Discord and here on Twitch. I say here on Twitch, if you're watching this on YouTube, they're still great, and hopefully if you're watching us on YouTube, you have joined our Discord, which is discord.gg/GizbridGames. But I want to thank all of you for being here. Also, Robert Merlot as well, who is one of our mods on, again, both the Discord and the chat. Both of them volunteered at the Yizbrid booth at PAX West. Did I say PAX East earlier? I meant to say PAX West. PAX East is on my brain because that's going to be coming up. Yes, indeed. And whilst we are shouting things out, a shout out to Hoktari, who has just subscribed at Tier 1. They have subscribed for 5 months and has said, tired, so something witty here. Something witty here. Thank you. And the Meerkat subscribed at Tier 1. They have subscribed for 3 months, currently on a 3-month streak. The Meerkat says, yay for Vampire Jacob, that is capital V Vampire, after the tabletop game and wonderful intellectual property, Vampire the Masquerade, which is one of the things that I do outside of Yizbrid. 2 Flower just cheered with 100 Subway bits, plus 10 bits for awkwardness. Thank you very much for those bits. The Meerkat, 500 Subway bits, plus 50, feeling awkward. A foot-long Subway will fix that because it's September. Oh, excuse me. And I am the Burgess. And then also Kikazi, who subscribed at Tier 1. They have subscribed for 3 months. Thank you very, very much. Okay, and the Meerkat, holy monkey. Okay, and the Meerkat just gifted 10 Tier 1 subs to the Yizbrid Games community, which is you, by the way. They've gifted a total of 65 on the channel, and they went out to Kazoski, Gek, Bitter Wanderer, Treyon, Contingent Cat, Meredith Gerber, Kexgirl, Wrathclab, Zenigami, and Best Chair. Thank you very, very much. That is super, super neat. 2 Flower says Subway, eat flesh. Fantastic. That is, as we are, very appropriate as we are creeping our way into October. So, welcome to the Yizbrid Games channel. Like I said, I am your host. We we stream every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesdays, for now, we've been playing through our roster and our games. Tonight is Masquerada, Songs and Shadows. And for the month of September, we are playing Skeletal Dance Party. And then in October, we are going to be playing Oxenfree. And we'll probably play through Oxenfree until we finish, and then we'll see where we go from there. If you want to suggest anything for us to play on our Thursday nights, which is our community play nights, community plays nights, yes, plays nights, plays nights. It sounds weird. Community plays nights. Anyway, that's a weird thing to say. So, we are going to be, if you want to suggest anything, please hop into our Discord. That would be absolutely fantastic. Apparently my mic is still a bit low, which is odd. I've got the gain up the whole way. Let me see what I can do. Give me just 1 second, and I'm going to, I'll go into my sound settings, and we'll figure that out. Well, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna go back into the audio. We're gonna we'll turn the game down just a wee bit. The Meerkat says, I don't know if it's the mic that needs to go up as much as it's hard to compete vocally with an opera singer at the same volume. That's correct. But I'll turn the volume down, and then we'll adjust the volume as we play through Masquerada songs and shadows. Yes, I'm going to make sure that I have my notes up for the amazing voice cast, because Masquerada Songs and Shadows by our partners at Witching Hour Studios, the voice cast is fantastic and should be shouted out at every opportunity. Yes. Where's my notes? There we go. Boom. Yes, and as always, because I had the good fortune to be one of the voice actors in this game, which, as a matter of fact, is what started my relationship with Yizbert Games and ended me up in the lovely hot seat. I was actually cast in Masquerada Songs and Shadows as this character, Oli, who we have not run into yet. I've only heard myself in this game twice. I haven't heard myself as Oli. I did a bunch of other secondary characters as well. But one of the things that I do outside of Yizbert Games is I am a working professional voice actor. And Bitter Wanderer, who is in the chat, made this for me 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Was that at PAX East? I think it's 2 years ago. Yes. Yes. Anyway. That's what we got. And I'm enjoying playing through Masquerada Song and Shadows because I don't have to voice every single character because the cast is fantastic. A lot of folks from Critical Role, Frida Wolf, Jennifer Hale, who retweeted us today to 75,000 followers, which was super, super neat and super great of her to do. She absolutely did not have to do that and did. Jennifer Hale, I've had the pleasure of actually sitting down and like having lunch with a couple of times at a couple of conventions. She is a choice individual. She's just so kind and everything she's everything you'd hope she'd be. Yeah, she's super neat and just a badass. So yes, Matthew Mercer is in this. Rick Wasserman, me. So yeah, it's a good voice cast. So I believe that's enough preamble. Anybody that's new, thank you. I dub you Yizbridians. Hop in the Discord, join us, have a good time. Let's play. We shall take my headphone. Just gonna take my headphone. Here we go. We're gonna just. Oh, it's very nice music. Yes. All right. Got my controller. Click on the thing. Okay. Ooh, it didn't do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do the thing. It did the thing. Excellent. And let's continue. Man, this is good. The Kanoskenza.
Never thought I'd ever see the insides of this place. The registry's always so stiff about sharing.
Just remember, we're here for Kyrie, not for sightseeing.
Of course. Lead on.
So this has so far been a really, really cool mystery. There's a lot of lore in this game. It is incredibly rich. It is a nutritious piece of lore. Ooh, that's new tea. Maple apple. That's... wait. Oh. Give me 1 second. I'm going to fix the green screen. Yes, there we are. Yes. While this game has Fae in it, we don't like any seeming. Or just blood on the floor. Blood on the floor. Oh, and we have a wind-based attack
Silence is too deep here.
That's
Usually
really the
there
most
are.
important thing.
Watch yourselves!
Get them!
Come at me!
Yes. Now let's see if I remember how to play the game. Good. Squirrels. Yes. No, I said squirrels. Squirrels! Nope, I've completely forgotten what the buttons do. Yes, windswarm. Done. Good. Yes, okay, good. I remembered. There we go. stabby. All of this. Maybe let's focus down the target. Oh, let's get out of that. Squirrels. Good. Excellent. Many squirrels. Maxed out squirrels, as a matter of fact. I'm going to name them Max. They are all Max Squirrel.
What are you doing?
It is customary for portieri to
Yes,
stitch
Maximilian.
insignias of some sort.
Maxwell.
These have none, and they are poorly fitted.
What is it?
Nothing, just a thought.
A thought?
Don't bother yourself with it.
Inspectore, allow me to make something clear to you. There are two ways that this can go. The first, if you pay me with respect and honesty regarding the case, I will offer my full assistance. And as I have just demonstrated, I can be useful.
That's Michelle.
Do I
Lewis.
want to hear the second?
If you attempt to blind me with lies and fabrications, I can make this investigation very difficult for you, as I have also just proven.
Are you threatening me?
I'm presenting options.
Fabio put you up to this, didn't he?
On the contrary, the Judge Master would be especially displeased, I imagine, with my forthrightness.
Yet you are unashamed to admit it.
The veils of deception set aflame, to the mask of lies do the same.
A song?
The bright chorus. It had once been the moral compass for the Luca. That was a verse from it. No one sings them anymore.
Make your choice, Inspectore. The wick of time is ever burning.
I suspect these are mask runners.
Why?
Just before this, we found evidence that has led us to believe that they have taken Razatov captive.
She uses fire.
What
in
would
case
they want
that
with
wasn't
him?
Clear.
He was creating Fae.
What?
I don't know why or how he knows how to, but he was. And now the mask runners have him.
Fey out of paper.
You believe they're after the head Vegelus as well?
If she knows about this, then perhaps.
I see. You chose well, Inspectore.
Don't make me regret it. Now come on. If those men were guarding the entrance, Kyrie's still somewhere here.
There we are. No, can't go that way. Go down this way. Okay, so folks are telling me that I am still quiet. Okay. Testing, test. Hopefully that's a bit better. I guess we're just going to try to turn the music down a little bit more. Folks are telling me that the music is too loud or too overpowering. There we go. Test 1 2, testing 1 2. Okay, I'm getting thumbs up from chat. Chat says is good. So everything is turned down to 30%.
Let's keep moving before let's keep moving. Let's keep moving before our horses fall asleep, yes? Let's keep moving before our horses.
All right, I want to keep the speech up. I want to keep the speech up higher though. Yeah, I'm going to keep the speech at 100% because the VO is super choice and not going to be overpowering. But I think we're going to rock these for a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Let's go to the next zone. We actually, if you like the masks, we have... I think we have the masks on our merch store, as a matter of fact.
Rough tide's coming.
Ooh, is it now? Oh, that's a flyaway thing. Okay.
Let's keep moving before our horses fall asleep, yes?
There we go. Yes. Squirrels. Good. Yes. Time to get squirrely. I feel like I'm doing a whole lot of damage here. Squirrels. Good. Okay, the squirrels do a lot of damage, though. That's nice. Oh, ranged attacker. Yeah, I've got ranged attacks too, buddy. You got a drum? I got squirrels. Alright, fine. Let's get in melee. Squirrels? Man, those squirrels do a ton of damage. Yeah, let's just collect some lore. That's the Ombre calendar. We might do a chill stream near the end where we just read all the lore. I don't know if people would be into that. Because essentially it would just be like, story time with Ysbrid. Another thing you could do, though, if you wanted, because this game is available on a bunch of different platforms, you could pick it up for your Switch and, you know, go get some other stuff.
Remember,
you could read all
if you
the
lie to me
lore.
again, another one of your dogs will die. You've cost one of them his life already. You don't want another on your hands, do you?
No.
Good. Now, let me repeat the call numbers again. And this time, I don't expect you to say that they don't exist, all right?
Yes.
The first, DF328D439KL3. The second, DT8548172PG6. The third, DP903.
What is going on, Cicero?
They're looking for specific books. Rezatov must have had something to do with this.
Interesting.
Well, best to act while we have the element of surprise.
Wait, Tiziana!
Get them!
Better to act now. Get everybody. Ooh. Dactite Thumper. Ooh. Well, we gonna thump us the thumper. That's what we got. Would you just get him? Yeah, get the squirrels. Okay, you're toast because squirrels.
Right.
Oh, she's down. Oh no. Okay.
Light.
Okay, get back up. Get back up. Get back up.
Into the light once again.
Yes. And squirrels. Excellent.
I told you. You chose well.
Unbind the Vegelis. Calden, see if they need healing.
Yeah. Get you them Vegelus.
Ages. Thank you, Cicero.
Are you hurt?
I'm fine. What are you doing here?
Actually, we were here for answers, but it seems that all we found are questions instead. He was asking you about books?
If only he just asked. Capturing all my Vegelis like this, a tad over-dramatic, I'd say.
Why did he want them?
I don't know. I do remember their call numbers, though.
We should get them ourselves then. See if...
It's a really good memory that lady has.
Are those?
Yup. Squirrels. They are squirrels, ma'am. Max squirrels, as a matter of fact. Maybe I'll switch to 10. Okay, these folks don't do much damage. That's nice. Yes. Skill point. Moosefield Cat asks, who's Kyrie's VA?
I knew the Fae problem was bad, but even here,
It's related to why we came to find you, actually.
the
I am
Fae.
looking, as a matter of fact.
This is not the first of its kind that I've encountered.
Mora
I have a
Vincent.
theory as to how and where they're spawning.
I'm all ears.
One thing at a time.
It's a nice voice.
I'll tell you what we've learned about the Fae after we get the books, if that's all right with you.
As much as I'd like to know now, I suppose my curiosity can wait.
This is a voice that looks at their
I can bring you to the
fingernails
books
a
they
lot.
were looking for, but they took all our Mascherines, tossed them to the lower levels. If there are more Fae out there,
We'll handle them.
The wounded have been healed.
And they're all cut
Thanks,
loose.
buddy.
Then let's go. We'll find the books and clear a way for the Vigilists as well.
Maybe we just killed the books, buddy. Man, that's a lot of... Help us or we'll break your tables. No, not
first
the
two
furniture.
are on this level.
Oh. Alright. Skill points. We want to do the skills. Party behavior. I don't... Yep, we need to decorate that mask and use it. Oh, do I have enough points for this? Let's see. I like the passive abilities. Gain more mask ultimate when mask charge is spent. Cicero gains the Dirge, passive area, and Cicero ways of mask charge regeneration regardless of his current stance. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I can't get it yet. Okay, because I need more skill points. Well, fine. Let's see if anybody else has skill points that I can use. Alright, skill points remaining is 1. That costs 3, so I could get a new ability or hang on to it. Pillar of Water, more threat. Stomps the ground to conjure a flood. His maximum foe. Okay, so we have 2 tanks. Oh, that's healing, though. I mean, that's nice. Nearby allies. Yeah. Because everybody's going to be all up in your face. Yeah. 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 Okay. Oh, this is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna say Hope Spring. And it costs 2. So it don't matter. Alright, you're gonna stick with what you got. Okay, that's 1. Increases shield duration by 5 seconds. Launches a set of shields outwards that deals 40 damage to enemies. Well, I mean, the best defense is a dead enemy. So let's go with that. Alright, neat.
Hold your ground!
Now let's get some experience points. Okay, let's try like some actual strategy, Jacob, and like focus people down.
I can take it.
There we go. Let's heal. Yeah. Excellent. Let's read that thing. Ooh. Ooh, it's crumbly. Oh, the building is crumbly.
Ready yourself!
Well, hello, experience points. Thank you so much for taking the form of a nice book. And scrolls. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I like that damage effect. I said this last stream, but like, this would make a really, really good tabletop setting. Come on, scroll time. Scrolls, thank you. Okay, but let's... Yeah, let's target that. Okay, good. Okay, so why... Like, I targeted that guy, and then you decided to just start stabbing the other dude. That was a big fight. I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's right. Lore tucking itself into the corner. Can't hide from me, lore. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get all that lore. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's go down this way because I really don't want to miss anything. So we'll make another loop. See if there's any more experience points in the form of moving things what aren't us. Yeah.
Justice will blind you!
Justice will blind you. That's correct. Squirrels. Alright, Cicero Kit, would you just please all focus on one guy? There we go. Good. Do it. In games like this, I tend to not micromanage. I'll do the AI thing, but I try not to micromanage party members. I like to let them go as the design was intended. I don't know why. It seems to, for me, is more, I don't know, a little more immersive. Yeah. Scroll time. Yeah. Yeah. That's just how I play. That's my style.
Is this it?
It is. It's a compilation of folk tales that we believe the Dementicati had once told.
That is incredibly thick.
What would Raz want with folk?
Calden is incredibly thick.
We'll have time to figure
Good
it out
observation.
later. We should get the other two.
Calden is Rick Wasserman, by the way. As Gek in chat says, so vascular. Correct.
All right. Are we near it?
It's right here. This is a book about Dementicati history. It chronicles the Empire's expansion of territory.
That's huge.
Your Regenti was interested in ancient people, it seems.
But why?
We'll get the last one and hopefully we'll find our answers.
It's upstairs.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Ooh. Ancient people. Yeah, pretty much, like, if you put, like, a dead god or an ancient civilization that, like, once was and people don't know about it, like, that's, like, that is so my jam, you could spread it on toast. Like, mwah. That's the kind of stuff that, it gets my jimmy jams going. Okay, that broke.
Rough times.
Ooh. Would you? Oh, AoEs, AoEs. Get away. Ooh, boy, this is, Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Ah, would you? There we go. Alright. You handled the scrubs. Boy, Cicero's just not doing as much damage as I'd like him to, really. But if I take him off, like, tank stance... Okay, squirrels? Yeah. Yeah. Would you just heal everybody there, Bubba? Keep your abilities on cooldown. Keep them on the cooldowns. Alright, fine. I'll take a little bit more of a direct hit. Would you get... Get her up. Heal. Alright, let's use this mask ability. There we go. That's good. Alright, attack rolls.
By the light.
Would you stop falling down? You're supposed to be the tank.
Into the light once again.
Come on, give me those scrolls.
Better me than them.
Gimme. There we go. Let's. Oh. Okay, so you gotta. Okay, let's see how that AoE works.
Is that the last of them?
I hope so.
Ooh, 2 skill
I
points
certainly
awarded.
hope your theories about the Fae will explain that to me.
I'm hoping they do too. But again, let us find the last book first.
I recognized its spine while you were fighting the creature.
And its size, no doubt.
Okay.
Tides. Of all the books we had to collect, it had to be the 3 biggest ones.
So do they turn back into books?
Inspectore, if it's your plan to go through each,
I don't think we have any other choice.
Even with a pair of eyes on each volume, it'll take you at least a week to get through them.
Huh.
Worse still, we don't even know what we're looking for.
That's a lot of reading.
Hold on. I need a moment to think.
Cicero, what if we tried to...
By myself, please.
Hold on a moment. I need a time to think.
Right, Raz.
What
Give
if
me
I talk
something.
to you?
Yes. Right. Power, creating power, using it to expand. Anything that smacks of strength or supremacy.
Inspectore,
I said I'd like to be alone, Marshal.
are you all right?
I will be if you give me a second.
All right. I'll see you with the others then.
Jeez. The detective needs a moment to think. Let's everybody talk to him.
Thought long enough?
Yes, I have.
You have an idea on how to get us through the tomes then?
I do, in fact. Follow me.
We stick our faces in them, and then do magic things. So that
I have my book with me and I don't know where it is. How much longer I can stand here?
Cicero, why are you keeping them here? They're agitated enough about what happened.
Just a moment, Kyrie, please. I apologize for the delay. I understand how uncomfortable it must be standing here, but there is a final request that I have for you.
don't mind the blood on the floor.
I am looking for information within this book, as well as within the 2 my colleagues are carrying. I do not have the luxury of time to sift through its contents, and I implore you to lend me your assistance for just a few moments in this endeavor.
Oh, please don't break the
Cicero,
book.
They might be Vegelus, but that doesn't mean they can cover 1,000 pages in one.
Oh God.
Inspectore!
Ah.
Books can be repaired, rewritten. Time cannot.
I mean,
Fair
fair.
enough. Marshal, perhaps you'd like to cover your eyes, Kyrie. And maybe your ears.
And now we have sound effects for furious
Now,
book sex.
You're searching for anything that hints at great power. Undefeated leaders, huge swaths of land claimed, rebellions quelled in a day.
Inspectore, I think I found something.
Go on.
I'm looking at a timeline of the Dementicate's history of expansion. There was a specific point in time after which they began furiously claiming land.
And what point is that?
It's referred to as Aechian Thune, of the year of Nuav.
Good. Everyone else, keep that in mind.
Something else, sir.
Yeah.
Yes?
It's a religious text about some godsend that the Dementicate was supposedly blessed with.
Go on.
They're referred to here as the knife, the seed, and the heart.
They're here as well. Says that they changed
Just
the
the
very
heart.
face of the Menticate
That's what
society.
the shirt's
Allowed
called.
them to start
Oh,
winning
if you like the
wars.
shirt too.
It would fit the
sell that
timeline.
as well. I just thought.
Excellent.
I'd throw
The
that.
knife, the heart, and the seed. Remember those names.
Something more, sir.
From a story. It's about where they came from. These were flesh of the god himself, from the marrow of our father's bone. They were presented to us in steepled fingers of stone.
Good, good. Now, does anyone have anything on what exactly they were? How they functioned, what they did? It was worth a try. Is there anything else anyone deems important? Well, I suppose that's it then. Thank you all for your cooperation. You're quite free to leave when you're ready.
I don't know, maybe fix the book though. Like, fix the book though? Maybe fix the book though.
That was a smart move, Inspectore. Disrespectful to paper hearts, but smart.
Desperation breeds innovation.
And your search criteria were conveniently accurate.
A hunch. If mask runners were searching for something, what else would it be but power?
Yay.
So, now what?
Now, recollection. The mask runners knew about the numbers certainly from Razatov.
Razatov?
They have him. Captured him. For what I now suspect to be his research.
Neat.
The knife, seed, and heart?
Mm-hmm.
What do they do, exactly? All we understand is that they were the key to the Dementicate's power. But how?
I'm sure we'll soon find out. If the mask runners have captured Razatov and are now looking for books that involve them...
They're after the artifacts.
And so are we.
You know it's serious.
It's our best bet at finding Razatov.
Then we have to beat them to
serious artifacts.
We can start by paying the Cleaver a visit.
I don't recognize the name.
In steepled fingers of stone. There is only one place that is conjured from that imagery. A set of ruins in Cacciatore territory called the Cleaver.
But that quote was from a story.
And if you have stronger leads, Mariner, I suggest you lay them out, please.
You're gonna have to go fight a giant beaver there.
You're right. I apologize.
Ball cap.
Now, if that's all...
One last thing, Cicero.
Ah, yes, the Fae. Of course. I'll meet you at the coach. Right. So, about the Fae. I have a theory that they're related to the Mists, and summoning them requires a ritual of some sort that involves blood and loose articles. Papers, books, anything that can be used as a physical building block for a form.
Where are you going? We were just in the middle of some really good exposition. Yep, new book, new lore. Good. Get it. Yeah. Yeah. Any more lore? Give me them collectibles. Collectibles. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the weird glowy moss, but I wouldn't maybe stand that close to it there, Chief.
There you are.
Well, I hope I haven't kept you waiting.
I need to return to my court.
That was quick.
I feel the Judge Master would want to know that one of the Registry's members was seeking artifacts of great power.
It's a cool name, Judge
I don't
Master.
suppose there's anything I can do to talk you out of it.
You suppose correctly.
In that case, I should at least thank you for your assistance today. It's good to know the bright chorus is still alive in the hearts of some.
Well, I suppose you're welcome. I will see you soon, Inspectore.
Thank you. Thanks
The
for
whole
your help.
time, You've been
You
so...
tanked the floor very well,
polite.
lady.
I may not enjoy politics, but let this be a lesson to you, Mariner.
Sure that floor didn't get
If
away.
you cannot kill a spy, then you do just as well to befriend them. Come on, we have ruins to investigate.
Yes. Ruins.
Oh, it's so exciting, isn't it, sister?
What?
We're going to the ruins.
I hope you know we're not actually going to go follow them inside.
What?
You'll not miss much anyway.
Not a fan of ruins, sir.
Hate them. For my creditor, I scored the worst for the section about ruins and archaeology.
Why's that?
Well, for one, when I'd been...
When you'd been...
Not again, Calden.
Come on.
When I'd been Contadani, before I joined the registry, I used to spend a lot of time along the highways. There were a pair of Vegilis that came by every morning on their way to the White Spire who would talk about ruins and interesting finds. And every time I listened to them, walking in their fancy robes, all I could think was, why do they have so much energy for the dead when the living still suffer.
I mean, that's a good point.
Now look what you've done, Mariner. You made me kill the mood.
Oh, please don't say that, sir. That was, lighted, enlightening. Yes, enlightening.
I can words.
He means thank you, sir.
I think you're the coolest. He's neat. I like him a bunch. The cleaver.
We'll be back soon.
We'll be here.
We'll be here.
Mariner.
Immediately leaves.
Something the matter?
About what happened on the coach.
The twins seem to appreciate.
Stop it. Now, I know you mean well. You think getting me to talk about my past will help me get over it. It won't. I've spent the past 5 years burying the man that abandoned his brother and fled the city. Stop trying to bring him back. Is that clear?
I mean, that's fair.
But you...
Is that clear, Mariner?
As the belt, sir.
Good. Now, come on.
You want to come along to look for your brother, stop frickin' prying. I have a tragic backstory.
Fingers of stone.
I wonder what we'll find.
Hopefully something that leads us closer to...
Can you hear that?
So the storm begins.
Oh. Let's get squirty. They don't really get out of AoEs at all. There we go. Oh, come on. I love the whippy arm, dude. Oh, man.
I can't stand for much longer.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right.
Call myself there. Thanks.
Oh, boy. Oh.
Take it.
Oh. Oh, that's really funny. Oh boy. Ooh. Oh, it was a chunky boy.
It seems we rushed here for nothing.
Surely you didn't think Inspettori Gavar. I'd assumed you'd taken root somewhere across the belt.
That I had, until those roots dried up and shriveled.
Let's see, that is...
You're brave, stepping into Cacciatore territory without permission.
I'd like to think the desperate cries
Fred
of your men were permission enough.
Tadasiore.
Already you cultivate words for posturing.
Forgive me. It slipped my mind how indisposed the Cacciatore are towards the nuances of politics.
So Brecantarius is Fred Tadasiore.
I need to know if this ward has seen visitors from the White Spire recently.
Should you not be seeking that answer in a mirror?
One of our own is missing. He was acting clandestinely.
And you spurned the Green Guild for straying from politics. See what they do to your own.
Please, Rex, answer the question.
There has been one recently, from what my men have told me. A Regenti, I believe.
Can you tell us more?
No, but I know someone who can. In exchange for the answer, my guild will be acquitted for any dues you think it owes for your assistance battling the Fae.
Fair enough.
And you will leave us out of your mire of politics.
As far as I can.
Her name is Amadea, and she is partial towards the Cleaver. She believes it was a special site in the times of the Dementicate, and has been studying its contents for years now.
And she knows about the Regenti?
My men said they traveled to the lower levels of the ruins together.
For what?
I don't know.
The Rex of the Cacciatore not knowing the business of his own.
Amadea is of the Dieci.
Amadea.
And she operates freely within your territory?
There are special circumstances.
She bribed you.
You said you would leave me out of the mire.
So I did. Where is she now?
You said you'd leave me out of the mire.
Further
That
down in the
includes
ruins, I suspect.
accusing me of a crime.
She was with us when the Kilgan attacked, but she didn't stay by our side.
I see. Then, with your permission.
Go, and consider our debt settled. May this be the last I see of the Spire's poison.
Ooh. Hey, Stuff. Oh, I like your hats. No, those are neat. Those are like some real extra sleeping caps. You know, I want to go down here. I want to go down here. It's Stuff. Let's go down here. Anything more? Ooh, that's far. Nope, nothing else. Okay. Oh, and there's no sprint button. Hey, it's a burb. Hey, burb. Bye, burb. I miss you, burb. I miss you the most. All right. Into the
I
pit.
can't believe you just coerced the Rex of the Cacciatore.
I don't like it any more than you do, but any other way, and he wouldn't have let us stand upon his soil.
What
Nope,
I do
we
to
would've
see
had
the
to
city
hover.
free of its politics.
Hi.
Hold on, sir.
What's the matter?
Are you going down into the ruins?
Yes? What's it to you?
A few of us were scouts, and we'd been deeper in the ruins when the Kilgan, the Fae, began attacking.
Well, you made it out alive. Good on you.
Not all of us. One of the scouts, Igoris, hasn't made it out yet. I was hoping...
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Thanks for folding your side quest into our main quest. Creepy skittering
Amadea
noises.
can help us?
She better. If not, I don't know what other leads we have.
Ooh, that's a bat. Nice.
Get behind me!
Oh. There we go. Stab, stab, stab. That's 7. That's 5 per. Okay. The 5, 7, and 8 was just me. Oh. Okay, so the revive mechanic is stay alive for 4 seconds. It's skill point. Very well. Let us do the skills. Yes. Okay, Lightning Blade is not doing as much damage as I'd like. Zephyr teleports. Kikazi said that they really liked Cicero's teleport skill. Teleports to the target location, leaving behind 3 tornadoes that seek enemy targets for 5 seconds that deal 4 base damage per second. That's pretty neat. Well, I do enjoy that. That's pretty cool. Void conjures a force field that sucks in enemies within 6 meters for 1 second. Trade winds. The caster swaps positions with an enemy or ally. Swapping will interrupt the target. Tempest is conjures a whirlwind about the caster for 5 seconds that deal 5 base damage per second and slows enemies by 30 seconds. Yeah, you know what? Zephyr sounds cool. Whoa, okay, the Meerkat just gifted 10 tier 1 subs to the community. Thank you very much, the Meerkat. That would be for Anamir, Velvet Blood, Can't Wear Hats, Conry, VTM Monster, Vermont Monster, not Vampire the Masquerade Monster, which I learned a while ago, Eno the Tonberry, DJ Evocation, E-Block, Fishshore, and Sidewinder Sky. Thank you so, so much. That is so, so generous. And greatly, greatly appreciated. That might be a gift sub for almost every current viewer of the stream. Thank you. Well, let's try Zephyr. I'll give it a shot. After teleporting, enemies within 3 meters take 20 damage and receive an air tag. Activating elemental tags. Cool. Alright. I like that. Before teleporting, enemies within 3 meters become rooted for 3 seconds, and the caster heals for 5% of their maximum health. Yeah! The Maricat just also gifted a tier 1 sub to Alfred. They've given 76 subs in the channel. That's amazing. All right, let's do that. Cool. I won't do the passive ability, but I definitely want to. Is that healing? Damage reduction, maximum focus. All right, you need more healy abilities there, Chief. Increases blast range by 10 meters. Oh, that's nice. Readout. Calden stomps the ground to conjure a flood that deals 40 base damage to enemies within 5 meters. Hope Spring. Oh, this is what I was going to get before. Yeah. 20% of their maximum focus. 20% of their maximum health. Oh, whenever a seer passes through their ally. Yeah. I do like that. Let's do that. Conjures 2 spheres of water that rotate around the caster for 7 seconds, raising their threat. Whenever a sphere passes through an ally, that ally heals for 5% of their maximum health. Sphere expires after 5 heals. Whenever a sphere expires, it bursts and deals 30 damage to enemies within 3 meters. That's pretty cool. Whenever a sphere expires, it bursts and all allies within 3 meters recover 10% of their maximum focus. Let's do damage. I like damage. Damage is good. Yeah. Damage. Fantastic. Alright, excellent.
It seems that this is our ride down.
Tides. It looks unstable.
The best survivalists in all of Umber built this. It should support you.
It will, should
Your faith
support
in my
you.
weight is touching.
At least it's not a rusty ladder. Come on.
Yes. To the down.
Here we are. The ruins proper.
None of these ruins are proper. Haven't been a millennia.
What's wrong with them? Why aren't they proper? They saucy? Saucy
Hold on.
ruins?
What are they doing?
Blocking our way, that's what. Are you ready?
When you are.
Bats.
Brace yourself.
Cool, we got new abilities. Stop doing that. Squirrel. Let's teleport here. Woo. Oh, that's neat. Cool. Okay, I like a bunch of summity damagey things. Yeah, Kikazi, good recommendation. That was neat.
Seems like they were guarding this.
Cicero.
Maybe don't touch it?
Do you remember the Fae in Raz's office?
Cicero.
The way they were guarding it reminds me of those in the class.
Cicero!
What?
Put it down.
Let him.
Buddy?
Down. Step away.
Amadeus. Invidious is Catherine Tabor.
Don't follow me.
Okay.
What just happened?
Lady said don't follow her, we're gonna follow her.
Do you think that's Amadea?
Probably.
She was wearing the Dieci's colors. Muted, but definitely still the Dieci's.
Dieci di Leci. Don't follow me. Okay. Where are you going, by the way? Just so we can follow you?
Tides. This place is enormous.
Ooh. Thankfully, the path is straight. Imagine how much work we'd have to do if it weren't.
Oh, wow. This is really... This is pretty. This is real pretty. Oh. Squirrels. Oh, let's get started. Let's go over here.
I don't have much left.
Buddy, I don't know how to make you tankier, tank. There, we'll get you up and we'll... There we go.
How do you think
At least
she's
I'm
dealt with all
stompy.
these Fae?
She's quick on her feet. I suspect she mostly runs.
And she's mighty fine at it, too.
Oh. Stuff. Ooh, we got another raw Mascherine. Excellent. That's good. It's hard not to talk like this after playing this game. Yes. Let's go this way. Wow, things are kind of ratty-tatty down this way. Down here. At least we're getting our cardio. That's nice. This seems familiar.
Tides. The mists are thick here, too.
With all the Fae,
It's because
not
God
surprising,
farted.
is it?
Millennia.
Is that her?
Let's find out.
It'd be funny if all the mists were just like...
Maybe that wasn't such a good idea.
Whoa! You know what that guy gets? He gets some squirrels. That's right, he does. I'm gonna go up this way. Use this, and I'll teleport away. Yeah. There we go. Would you please use all of your stuff forever? There, teleport over this way. Maybe not in front of the monster. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Alright, where's the super ability? You're gonna use your super ability. Oof. We'll just stop. Okay. Get over next to your buddy and get him up. Well, that thing's running through its animation cycle for the AoE. Oh,
A
get out
welcome
there.
sight you are.
Get out. Squirrels for you. Okay, I do like that teleportability. It's neat.
I don't have much left.
Yeah, I know you don't have much left. Just... Okay, let's get out of the AoE. Oh, you're fine. Hey, Get up. Yep.
You have my thanks.
There.
Why are you following me?
Razatov
You told me
Asmus.
not to, and I don't listen.
We know he's been coming here with you. We want to know why.
And if I tell you, will you leave me alone?
Probably not.
Depends if we need more details.
He and I were working out of one of the rooms, deeper in.
Can you take us to it?
Something's made the Kilgan in the area aggressive, and their behavior has put the artifacts of these runes in danger.
What are you, some kind of curator? I'm sorry. We'll take care of the Kilgan, and you lead us to his work.
I'm sorry.
And then
I
we
tried
will
to
be
make
done
a
with
joke.
one another.
If you wish.
Let's go.
She's like, fine. If I help you, you'll leave me be, right? Right? I'm gonna believe you. I believe you, Cicero. Right? Yeah, that's probably not the case. All right, I'm going to go and get some more water for my tea. So I think that's just generally a good time for everybody to take a break. So we're going to be back in 5 to 10 minutes with more Masquerada songs and shadows. We're probably going to go for like another hour or so, or wherever it just organically feels like a good place to stop, get up, stretch, walk around, do a little workout, get some push-ups in, freshen whatever beverage that you have. Like I said, I'm going to freshen up my weird maple apple tea, which I got today, which is odd. But anyway, we'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes right here on the Isward Games channel with more Masquerada songs and shadows. Normally I'd say we'd be right back after this, but we don't really have commercials. We just have you being awesome, so keep doing it. All right, see you in a bit. Bye. Well, hello, and welcome back to the Gisbert Games channel. As always, I am Jacob Burgess, your humble host and community manager. I hope I put the safeties on these things. Anyway, we're playing Masquerada Songs and Shadows. If you are just joining us, thank you for being here. If you have been here, thank you for staying. Let's get back to the game. Yes, hit the buttons. Hit the button. Oh, that's the wrong buttons. The wrong buttons. The wrong buttons. Oh, I forgot to put that up. Huh. Well. Alright. Well, that's what you should have been looking at during the break time, but I hit the wrong button. Alright, anyway. Hey! Man, this is really pretty. Alright, this is a new zone. Collectibles. Oh no, that guy got scooshed. Oh, that dude got scooshed. That's a nice rock sphincter there. That's good.
Oh, this pit's pretty.
Let me guess. The light comes from some ancient Dementicate technology that you've been studying.
No, that's just glowing moss.
Oh.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I enjoyed that a lot. Oh, that was lovely. Oh, let's see if she's got skills to pay the bills. Alright, 2 skill points remaining. Yeah, I think we're just going to save skill points. He's got room for one more ability. Let's maybe not generate more threat. I think you're fine. You've got plenty of threat. How about things that heal people? Ooh. Okay, that's Healy. That's good. Okay. Alright, how about Healy? Stompy, water tag, flood radius by 3, damage reduction. Alright. Hope Spring. Calden, a nearby enemy. Okay, good. Yeah, we're doing that. That's your 4th ability there, bud. Healing. Healing. So, Hope Spring. Calden releases an energy pulse to recover 40% of his maximum focus and taunts enemies within 5 meters for 5 seconds. Nearby allies also recover 20% of their maximum focus. And then eventually it can go up to Calden and nearby allies heal for 20% of their maximum health, which is very nice. So now it's just saving for upgrades. Oh, you've got 4 points remaining. All right. Yep, let's definitely do maximum number of shields here. Blazing Bulwark for Tiziana. Tiziana conjures 5 flaming shields in an arc for 5 seconds that destroy incoming projectiles. Enemies between her and the shields suffer 5 burn damage per second. That's excellent. Launches a set of shields outwards that deal 40 damage to enemies when she activates. Increases casting arc by 20% and the maximum number of shields by 1. Bulwark Master. I like that. Bulwark Master is good. And then she has 2 slots open, so we can do 2 more abilities for her. Conjures 2 fireballs that rotate around the caster for 8 seconds. Whenever a fireball passes through an enemy, it deals 10% base damage to that enemy. Fireballs expires after 4 hits. The skill generates more threat than usual. Yeah, Sanction. Oh, a fire wave at the target location that deals 30 base damage per wave and taunts all enemies within the arc. That's not bad. Judgment. Tiziana launches a fan of 6 flaming bolts in a single direction, dealing 10 base damage per bolt to all enemies within 12 meters. That's some good damage. Creed. Releases a fire wave that deals 30 base damage to enemies within 5 meters. Enemies hit suffer 5 burn damage per second for 5 seconds. Oh, I like that a lot, too. Alright, well, she's got a lot of taunty abilities, so let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. Neat. Okay, so she Has the Sicario passive skill, increase attack and movement speed by 10%, focus regeneration, maximum focus, attack speed by 10%, movement speed by 8, reduces the threat generation from the caster's attacks by 20%. That's very nice. Ooh, alright. So I like passive abilities. Let's go with those first. So we'll do attack and movement speed. We'll do focus regeneration, increase attack speed, and we will reduce threat. Alright, what does she have already? Quick Strike, signature attack. Amade appears as an enemy dealing 15 base damage and activating elemental tags. Okay. Whenever a non-earth elemental tag is activated, Amade gains a 20% damage boost for 30 seconds. Okay, so it's kind of the rogue character. Recover. Whenever an earth tag is activated, Amade recovers 15% of her maximum focus. Reach. Increases pierce distance by 2 meters. Whenever a non-earth elemental tag is activated, the target becomes vulnerable for 3 seconds. That's very nice. Convergence. Blasts an enemy with dirt and dust, dealing 50 damage and interrupting it. Enemy receives an earth tag. Diverge. Increases damage by 2.5 per meter between Amade and the target. The further the target, the greater the damage. Increases damage by 1% per 1% of Amade's remaining focus. The more focus she has left, the greater the damage. Increases damage by 50% regardless of the target's position. I do like how these are all notes as well. Like music bars. Diverge. Increases damage by 50 regardless of the target's position. Increases damage by 50 regardless of Amade's remaining focus. Alright. Burrow. Amade conjures an illusion which generates high threat before burrowing underground towards the target location. While underground, she clears all threat gained, and if she becomes blocked, Amade will be interrupted and forced back up to the surface. Neat. Fissure. Performs a series of successive attacks as the caster charges forward in 2 seconds, dealing 35 base damage to all enemies in their path. Whoa. Flint bolts. Throws a piece of sharp flint that pierces through multiple enemies, dealing 40 damage to each enemy. I like that. Innervate. Amade empowers herself by gaining 10% attack and movement speed boost for 10 seconds. Oh. Huh. Huh. I like that. Alright, but let's go with the damage. Yeah. I mean, I do like Innervate. That's pretty neat. Yeah, let's go with Innervate. And then we can boost this once. Increases attack and movement speed boost by 8%. Whenever an enemy takes damage from Amade's auto attack, she recovers 5%. Man. Yeah, much beefier. Increases damage. Yeah, great. Brilliant. Yes, very nice. Excellent. Okay. Alright, we have skilled. We have done the skills. We have the skills to make the thrills, to pay the bills. Thrills and bills? Thrilly billies. Yes, we have our thrilly billy skillies. I don't know what I'm saying. Something strong in this tea. Cleaver, lower tunnels.
So, that cube you took from us, what is it?
I don't know.
Come now.
All I know is that it doesn't belong in your hands.
That's a harsh way to put it.
It doesn't belong in any of our hands. Just look at how the Fae guard it.
I mean, they were standing around staring
Curious
at it.
behavior that was.
They're selective about what they protect. From my observations, they tend to be defensive about things that might have had some significance to the Dementicate. Weapons, statues, things like that.
You know a lot about that, don't you? Never mind then.
That was a very powerful ellipses right there, Amadea. I'm impressed. Going down the tunnel.
The first room is straight up ahead.
Well, I want to go this way. which I can do.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Would you stop with the drift? Okay, squirrels. Squirrel the big guy. I noticed that you put AoEs on the ground. Allow me to teleport away from them. Oh, I guess I'll just mundanely use my feet. Yeah, get him. Neat. Okay. I like these new skills and everything. That is nice. Oh, we found your buddy. Is that the buddy? Oh, fine. I'll head towards the quest marker. Ugh. Let's go this way. The Maricat says your tank needs to learn how to tank. I tend to agree. I think I might be the tank. Squirrels! Yeah, everybody, squirrels. Let's teleport. Okay, combos are pretty great.
There are truths in this world that we have yet to even glimpse. Truths that, if you knew anything about the Dementicate, you would know they were familiar with. There's much to be learned from studying the past.
Like how to lead a civilization to extinction?
Let's keep going, shall we?
I don't know what this cube does, but I know I need to put it on this table, and you shouldn't have it. I mean, that is probably for the best. Oh, I like how she has a little flag on her spear. That's pretty neat. I like the animation. This game is just charming as hell. Yeah, I already found this guy. I found his body already.
He's gone.
Was it the rictus grin that gave that away?
Wait. Something's not right. His face. It's frozen.
This wasn't done by the Kilgan.
A water brand, then?
No!
Yes.
Mask runners.
Damn it.
Shout no and then run off. Good job. That is how to do. That's how to do. Nope, can't go this way. How did that goo even get up there? She's got a room?
Well, well, the Regenti was right after all. He's got quick friends.
Where is he?
Get them!
Squirrels! AoEs, let me get out of there and AoEs for everybody. Would you please get your Heliorbs out there, chum? There we go.
Where did she go?
Damn it!
There.
Calden.
Why?
Amadeo, come on.
Calden, the biggest guy, go running after him. Sailors, known for being fleet of foot.
Where is he?
Please.
Damn it.
Okay. Yep. Just pounding them into a fine paste. Yee.
Enough.
Stepping right on him. Stepping right on him.
Here we go. Watch your flanks.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just come up here and... Would you just get your healy stuff out? Do your healy things, buddy. Squirrels. Yep, alright. No, I'm not on my own.
Wake up.
Get up.
A welcome sight you are.
Get out of here.
Can't stand for much longer. Sorry.
Alright.
Over here!
That's a lesson I won't forget.
Ouch.
A little wounded.
Yup. Alright. Woo!
Where is he?
Okay. Right. Gonna have to be a little more tactical there, I think. Whew, that's a hurdy dude.
Tell me!
Enough!
Can we skip this? Alright.
H's. Here we go.
Spiff!
Yep. Pop your things, dude. Okay. And you teleport there. Good. Now you stab him. Good. Okay. Get over there. Who's got a water tag? Yeah, this is going much better. This is going much better. There. Stabbing. We pause again. We get you to pop your healy thing. And we'll pause it again. And we'll do some squirrels. Alright, and then we'll teleport over here. And we'll find you.
That's a lesson I won't forget.
We'll use the thing, and then we'll pause, and then we'll teleport over here. That's fine. Oh, please run. Oh, good! Hey, we win! Well, turns out when you take your time. Hey, Nick the DM is raiding with a party of 4. Hello, Nick the DM. Welcome. Let's poke around a little bit, just a touch. There we go. Don't want to miss that sweet collectible lore. Nick the DM asks, hello Jacob, how goes the swords and sorcery? Pretty good.
Where is the Regenti?
Where is the Regenti?
Lady, deliver me.
Answer me!
No, you're toast. And then their mask disappears. Because they did.
Damn.
And that's what happens.
Here, look.
What is it?
Razatov's. I'm surprised it survived, considering what it went through.
How did you find this?
I thought I saw something moving in the rubble. A light or something. Turned out to be his journal.
And Maricat just gave out 5 gift subs once again to Tempest 2097, Maki Machine, Joe Klingerman, Delarat, and
My instincts were right.
Luia.
Aechian Seal
Etta
of
Luia.
the Air Noirth was the time when the god of the Dementicate, Breog, gifted them with the artifacts, the Treror. With them, the Dementicate expanded. The evidence of what the artifacts allowed them to do is all around us. Mascherines.
Ooh.
Their god allowed them, taught them how to create Mascherines, using the 3 artifacts. And I know how to find them. He actually did it.
I believe our agreement has come to an end.
That's it?
What? You expected me to follow you?
I mean, I gave you all the
It's
skill
not about
points.
following me. This is a breakthrough, Amadea. The very fabric of the city will unravel because of this.
Then go. Be excited.
I thought you'd want to be part of it.
Goodbye, Inspettori.
Huh.
Goodbye.
What are your motivations, Spear Lady? What are your motivations?
172. Tell me how I am supposed to explain our actions to the families of 172 of my people.
Null, we have spoken about this before.
It is not enough. Telling them that the lady has better plans for them is not damn near enough. Where were you? Where was the lady when the Portieri assaulted the Quiet Order? Why did she not give us a sign? Why did you leave us?
Null
The
is
answers
Art Butler.
are beyond your comprehension. You must have faith, Null.
Then give it to me! Tell me why we are letting our people die.
We needed the Regenti. You were there when we took him. You were there when he told us about the Cleaver, about the girl.
And after we learn about that, you choose to send my people in such small numbers, just like the
And I
Conoscenza.
don't have
You
Harold.
refuse to listen to my plea for sending more.
Have faith, Null.
I have had enough! You might have converted a few of my people to your religion, but you know that I still command their hearts. You have a day to make good on our bargain, Herald, or I will take my people and do it my way.
Amethyst says Harold is a spoiler. I don't recommend looking at the voice actor. Got it. Okay. I figured with the mask and the...
Why didn't he tell me?
Perhaps he intended to, but didn't get the
Modulation.
chance.
Ugh. If he spent days, weeks even, in those stupid ruins, why wasn't I informed? Can't believe I trusted such a fool with something so...
Razatov wasn't a fool.
No?
Nope.
Then why is he now in the hands of rebel scum?
He found what you told him to find.
Emperor.
More even.
So where are the answers? What are your plans?
There's only one lead left.
The masked runners who have him.
Yeah.
We need to be contacted. A channel of communication needs to be set up.
And how are you intending to do that?
To Cicero Gavar of the Cavalli Fields, Hyacinth District. You have been summoned back to Ombre, the request of the Verone. Your exile will be revoked, and you will be granted a grand sum of 10,000 crescents, should you complete the business that awaits you. A pair of coach hands has been...
Get to your point.
The business was to find Razatov. I have found him. He is with the Mask Runners.
Give me money.
20,000 if you bring him back.
Lucia has been working on a case involving the Mask Runners. She should...
I will not accept this. You... When my rats in the Cavalli Fields told me that you'd gotten familiar with the bottom of tankards, I pulled a few strings, cut a few trade routes, terminated a few breweries.
Wow.
Why would you do that?
Because you're better than that. You're better than the drunkard I kept reading about in all the reports from the fields.
I mean, we gave you that
And you're
sweet cake.
better than this coward who wants to turn in an investigation just because it suddenly involves going to the Mask Runners. Yes, you made a mistake. And yes, that mistake cost you your brother's life, nearly cost you yours, and has cost me my city. But it was a mistake. And we are not defined by our mistakes.
Well, Avestus, you have just gone up in my estimation.
Cicero!
Let them burn. If I'm doing this, I'm not using some pathetic hand-me-downs. I'll make my own notes, thank you very much.
That was silly. Lore. Huh. Cool. Just a dude talking about math. Yeah, let's go down here. Stabbing each other and fighting. There's my Uber drivers. Alright.
Where is the mariner?
He wanted to go to the Hall of Song, sir. Asked us to take him there while you went inside.
Huh.
Well, take us there, please. I should speak with him. And hopefully catch up with an old friend, too.
Yeah, let's catch up with that old friend. We're in a cart. Should be easy to catch. Out of the way! Oh god, that guy. Oh. Well, that's a dead guard.
Really, Ricardo? One of these days you're going to have to sort these seats out.
Is something bothering you, sir?
These might be my...
There are papers everywhere.
My favorite part.
My brother does like his notes messy, sir.
Well, take it from me. You could... Hang on. Now, what's this?
What is what?
History of Medea. Summarized points.
Oh, sir, you weren't supposed to find that. Please just...
Another one. Calculus. Quite a few formulae. These are rather small for notes, aren't they?
What, Ricardo, are you...
Making a cheat sheet?
What? Oh, no, you're not You're not going to report me, Inspector, are you? I failed twice already.
Nice.
Depends. If you can find me a place to stay for the night that's free from the mire of politics, I'll consider.
Really? Oh, well, all right then, sir. Prepare to be, freed of the mire of politics, I mean.
Oh. Are we going to a brothel? A home of people of the night?
One more thing, before you return.
Of course, sir.
If you could go back to the Cleaver and find Amadea. Red hair, tied into a braid, wearing Dieci clothes. Shouldn't be too far from the ruins. Tell her or the registry, would like to speak to her.
We'll keep an eye out, sir.
Neat. Oh, that's a nice hat, lady. That's a big-ass hat. Oh, you're very extra. Yes, Reginald, today I think I should go out with the hat. The full pheasant on it, please. Yes, dye it pink. I insist upon pink. Oh, that's a beefy boy. Oh, I like that kind of half cape, that feathery half cape. That's cool. No, Reginald, the live pheasant. What pin it to the hat? I don't know. It's what I pay you for, Reginald. Don't forget to dye it pink. Sarah Sorrente says, for a moment I heard that as dye it pink, and my brain was working on what that was. Lore. Man, I love these outfits. Whew, hey now. The Maricat just gifted a tier 1 sub to Rioxcon, Mirror Leon, The King Wiggins, Midgard Serpent, Little Twin Games, Richard Tavy, Dracus, Master Gunner, Reese Bridger, and Inky Ghost. Thank you very, very much. You have been exceptionally generous tonight, the Maricat, and it's very much appreciated. I don't know how many times I can say it's very much appreciated, because, boof. Now everybody can use them Yzbrid hearts, and the other emotes eventually that are in the hopper. Why is everybody standing around that box like the other folks? Punjail's coming soon.
Thank you, sisters. Orlana, will you please take the chime and place it where it belongs?
Mirabas is Ledley Wadsworth.
Mirabas?
Cicero?
It's been a while.
Oh, Cicero, it is you. Come here.
Come here, let me see you while I have this veil over my face.
Why have you returned?
Business, I'm afraid. I cannot speak too much of it.
I understand. But here? Have you come to listen to some songs?
No.
And another sub to Robert Merlot.
Should be here. A mariner.
I believe I heard some of my songstresses speaking of one. He should be somewhere atop the singing tree.
I'll find him. Thank you, Mirabas.
Oh, I like her. Man, I like her outfit. She's got good style. Ooh, these two are on a date. Yeah. Sassy date. Neat. Studio Alchemist just subscribed with Titch Prime. They've subscribed for 2 months. And I have a Prime sub to throw your way. Excellent. Nice to be able to support one of the creators that keeps me sane while I try to learn Substance Designer and ZBrush. Oh, goodness me. Those are tough. And the Americat threw out 2 more subs to our mods, Robert Merlot and Sarah Sorende. Thank you. Get that lore. Get that sweet lore. Gex says, surely, Jacob, you have heard of Tab, yes? Because clearly, that's what Diet Pink is. I think you might have a point. Can't go that way. Look at that guy's hat. That just flows out behind him when he walks. Aw. You keep walking, you majestic jester. You sexy sumbitch. I would wear that hat. I would find an outfit that worked with that hat. I'd wear it to a panel. Kikazi just gifted a tier 1 sub to Fizz the Human, who is another one of our subs. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
A strange choice of greeting.
That mask runner. If I hadn't done what I did, maybe she wouldn't have died.
What if you hadn't
She
beaten
wouldn't
the
have been
hell
the
out of her?
first mask runner you've killed.
It's not about me. If she was still alive, maybe she could tell us where my brother is. Or where to find the artifacts.
Artifacts. Your favorite facts
Learning
about
how
your
to
local
create
high school janitor
Mascherines
art.
again is huge, I know. But somehow, compared to finding my brother, I say that I'm scared for him. But in the end, it is I that undermines
Oh,
our
sorry,
progress
Fizz the
to
Human, who is
find
another one of our mods.
Razatov
Excuse
is
me.
that much further
I
away
used the
now.
wrong lingo. Elemental Alchemist just pointed out
5
my
years
mistake.
ago,
And is also now another
I
one
was
of our
put on an
subs, so I
investigation that
technically
led me to
wasn't
discover that
wrong.
my brother had been siphoning Mascherines out of the Hall of Bearings. I didn't join him in the endeavor, obviously, but I let him go.
And he was
when the
murdered by
registry
Jennifer
found
Hale.
out, and word spread, the consensus at the time was that I had to be punished. Death by hanging was the easiest option. To remind the others what awaited them should they ever place their hearts above their duty. It was your brother that sacrificed much of his clout to negotiate the terms of my punishment.
Oh, wow.
He managed to reduce it from a death sentence to one of exile. Your brother saved my life, Calvin.
Oh, that's really cool.
I didn't know that.
Nobody did. That's
We'll
what
get him
exposition's
back,
for,
Calvin.
big guy.
On your Mariner's moon. I promise that.
Thank you.
This is a good game. It's like a beautiful tactical book. Anything else? Anything up here? Love the floor. Would not mind that floor. Kind of want that floor for my Final Fantasy XIV house. Kind of want that floor for my house. I just want that floor. Oh, I like that fade in. That was neat. No, they're having a little debate over there. Oh, there's another lady with... Man, the hats in this town. They don't get much sun because the town's in like a cave, but... That lady looks like she just shoved 2 baguettes in the back end of a bird and put it on her head. Hell yeah, lady. You do you.
Calden?
Tides.
Who is that?
Calden!
Please, Orlana.
Every marshal that I've spoken to says that you knew him well.
Calden, who is this?
Inspetore. My name is Orlana Corvale.
That's Felicia
Songstress
Day,
of the Hall of
everybody.
Songs and sister of Jax's Corvale.
Orlana, do not involve the Inspetore, please.
I had once tried asking the registry for assistance, but they turned me aside. Perhaps you will be kinder.
Orlana, you must move on.
How? My brother is dead, and I know not why or how, and the only lead I have refuses to answer my questions.
There is nothing to answer.
And so I approach an Inspetore, who certainly could do a better job than I.
Cicero, we have no time for this.
Let the Inspetore...
Jaxus is gone, and no amount of investigating is going to bring him back to the shores of life. He would want you to move on.
But please...
Orlana.
Calden.
A shadow
Run
of
pretty
my
fast
past.
in a dress like
We
that.
should go.
Way to go. That takes a lot of skill. And Kikazi just gifted a tier 1 sub to Just the Clippy, who is another one of our mods. Gex says, you say a tactical book. And when I should think Art of War, instead I think chapters 2 and 7 flank the table of contents while the prologue engages in guerrilla tactics against the index. That's pretty good. Moosefeld Cat asks, who is Just the Clippy? Just the Clippy is one of our mods on the Discord. Hasn't really popped up, but another voice actress of note. Okay, into the Uber.
What is this about?
No greetings, even?
Stop wasting my time.
Wow, they
Alright.
managed to get her.
I want you to be a part of this investigation.
Yeah, she already said no, Chief.
You have expertise that my team is lacking.
This is not a good idea.
I can pay you 1,000 crescents.
You don't have that kind of money.
I do.
I will once I finish my job, with your help. Amadea, what is stopping you? Mascherines, the blood of the city. This is our chance to find out where they came from. For centuries, the histories of the land have been enigmatic. For the first time, that curtain is being lifted.
Neat.
Fine.
Really?
Do you want me to back out now?
No. This is good. Thank you.
Now, where are we going?
I thought that would take more
Toast,
convincing.
found us a
Do you want me to
place
leave? Oh God, no.
Yes, we did.
We think you'd be most pleased with it, sir.
Well, let's hope you're right.
Neat. Maybe we get to actually sit around
So,
and have
what
a drink.
fruits have your search yielded?
It's a place called the Estiguary, sir.
Is it crowded?
Not at all, sir.
Excuse
In
me.
fact, the place is practically barren, save the people who own it.
So it's a
The
B&B.
owner said the war's done a toll, but he's more than willing to house us for the night. For as long as we want, in fact.
Generous. How much is he asking?
He said it depends on who we bring back.
Of course he did. I wouldn't put my trust in anyone who didn't hold a bargain.
I'm glad you think so, sir.
Ah.
We're just arriving.
Yeah, I like those bits a lot.
Tides. That's...
Beautiful.
All right, Ricardo. I hereby promise never to rat you out.
That's pretty good.
Sir, we'll go in and tell the owner that you're here. We'll be right back.
I don't understand. This is too beautiful to be so... empty.
Kikazi
The owner
also
was
gifted
telling us
tier
that
1
the people
sub to
of the city
administration.
forgot about it ever since the war started. In the first year of the war, the road that led here was frequented by mask runners.
Makes sense that people stopped coming.
What a pity.
I'm not shedding any tears. The more space we have to ourselves, the better, I say.
I mean, it's lucky.
He's ready for you, sir.
Neat. Hey, kitty. I like the little kitty noise that makes when you approach a kitty. Ooh, there's a forge out here. Oh, that's gorgeous. I would not mind. Oh, I love those windows. Oh, wouldn't mind staying here for a night. Or two, or weeks.
All right. Let's see.
Cicero?
Oh.
Hello, Ven.
Wait.
You know each other.
Ven.
What? I don't believe it.
How have you been?
I should be asking you that question, you rascal.
Oh, that's
How did
Yuri the
you tell
Lenthal.
me you were bringing him?
We didn't know that.
Well, why don't the lot of you find some rooms that suit you? As you can tell, the entire place is basically yours.
About that, Ven. The twins were saying something about price.
Ha! Cicero, please. What do you think I am? The kind of man who swindles his friends? No, that treatment is reserved for the dastardly.
And Kikazi just gifted a tier 1 sub to
Ven,
me.
I can't.
Jacob
I
Burgess Vio.
insist. And I insist not.
Thank you.
You will take something, or I'm afraid I'm going to have to walk out.
All right. But remember, you insisted. Now, please, the...
Ages, Lucia. You had me worried.
Is this a bad time? I was out in the Pale Isle when I saw you leave the Spire. I hope you don't mind that I followed you. I thought it'd be prudent for me to offer an apology.
The rest of you, call it a night. Get a room, get comfortable. I'm certain Leventhus over here can get you all settled in.
Definitely. We won't disturb. Promise.
Yeah, the voice cast in this game,
All right.
does
about
not muck
suggesting
about.
that Avestus call you back, Cicero,
You can pay me back by telling me all you know about the Masquerades.
Sorry?
Come on, you're hard of hearing now. You said you were investigating them, yes?
Unbelievable. All right. Over drinks?
Sounds like a plan.
Over drinks.
So,
the
first things first.
drinks.
This herald.
Fractured.
Lucius says that ever since the War of Bearings began, the Masquerades have been fragmenting, returning back to their factions, the way things were before my brother.
Because your
And
brother...
which faction has Razatov?
They call themselves the Dactytes. They're the ones we met at the Quiet Order.
Led by the Herald.
Exactly.
And what do you plan to do?
Find this herald, and get Razatov back. Simple as that.
Let's steal us back a Raz.
There you are.
Hey!
Is she the result of the cleaver?
Result?
How did you find us?
I returned to the White Spire this morning. Inspectori Lucia was there. Apparently, she'd been here for most of last night.
Can't hide forever.
Marshal, this is Armadea. She'll be lending us her expertise in the Dementicate.
You've spoken
Temporally
to
Arise
her
says,
of
I
the
still love that
artifacts,
the
then."
Quiet Order is the name for
have.
the Librarian Guild.
So,
It's pretty neat.
what are they? What do they do?
We're not entirely sure yet. Our leads in the Cleaver were destroyed.
What are your plans now?
We need to get Razatov back from the Mask Runners, a faction of them called the Dactytes to be specific, and we're going to do that by finding the Herald, their leader.
Direct. How refreshing. And how do you intend to find this herald?
By finding Lysandra Rorik.
What?
The leader of the Mask Runners.
Make a distinction, Marshal. Lysandra leads the Melakate. They're not the Mask Runners with Razatov.
Just tell me which groups I should be taking note of.
The first,
Where
the
do I
Dactytes,
point my
a new
fire
faction
blade?
led by the Herald who have Razatov. The second, what remains of the Melakate, led by Lysandra, my brother's second in command.
And you want to find her because you believe she can lead us to the Herald?
Yes, and Lucia concurs.
Inspectori, those are mask runners you're talking about associating yourself with.
Yeah.
We're not colluding with them. We just need information.
They are fugitives of the law.
If you have another suggestion on how we should find Razatov, please, I'm all ears.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Nope, just winging it.
Lucia has suggested that we turn to a character called the Bloodless.
Ooh, I like that name.
I suppose that is a smart move.
No.
Lucia didn't tell me very much about the man.
He is a man without honor.
He is a smart man of the Laboris Solus who recognizes the power of information and secrets. If there is anyone that can track a person down in the city, it is him.
The Luca have spent years attempting to locate this man. He's crossed more than a few of my guild's boundaries.
Note that we are not here to tend to the Golden Guild's interests.
You might not be.
No
Do you
arresting.
think Favio will be happy with you stopping this investigation just to catch one man?
This is what happens when you have a paladin in the party.
I will not act against him.
I do not trust him.
Calden.
I am sorry, Cicero, but there are entities in this
Yep,
city
the
that
paladin
I do
and
not
the
wish to
cleric
be
are just
involved
like,
with.
nah.
For the
He's a
sake
bad
of your
dude.
brother, even?
As long as I don't ever have anything to do with him.
And how do you intend to establish contact with this enigma?
You seem to know a thing or
asking
two about him.
questions.
I've worked with one of his messengers before, Vasco Tessitore. He's often found in a tavern called the Bleeding Beetle. That is our best bet.
Then what are we waiting for?
Frickin' paladins. Lord. Get that lore.
What do you want?
You seem troubled.
I stick with you for one day, and already I'm part of plans to venture into the darkest parts of the city. Masquerades, the Bloodless.
It is often in the shadows do secrets hide. And we are chasing big secrets.
Big ass secrets.
What do you think the city will be like once we find Razatov and the artifacts?
Well, Mascherines will no longer be scarce, which means the fundamental threads that our society has been woven from will change. How that even begins to affect our world.
Yeah, but the Masquerines don't operate outside of the
guilds
city.
might not even need to exist. The titles of Contadani and Masquerada might cease to mean anything.
Interesting.
I really don't know.
I suppose we'll find out.
Alright. Well, let's go upstairs before we go outside. I bet there are more collectibles up here. Or scenes. Yeah, scenes.
Sure you don't want to come?
Yes.
He's going to help us find your brother, you know.
Then I'll be glad when he does.
I'll see you later, then.
I mean, he's got a good taste in beards, at least. Ooh. Ah, the light coming in through the window and, like, the motes. Just the motes of dust dancing in the light. That's such a good detail. I'm proud to be in this game. This is neat.
Ven, are you still interested in that hobby of yours? Collecting stones and fine metals and all that?
I haven't changed that much.
Well, have a look at this, please, and tell me all you can of it.
Well, it's glowing with a purple energy, and
What
I'm
is
glad
it?
I'm wearing a glove.
I was hoping you could tell me. I have a feeling it's got at least a few, special properties.
I'll do some tests and measurements and get back to you about it when you return.
One last thing. Don't tell the Marshal about it, if you could.
My lips are sealed.
They both have that quality to their voice. Like they're gonna start macking it any second. Quick run around the yard. Make sure there isn't any sweet lore about cats. You're just keeping these donkeys all saddled up with a table with a sack on it. You could just tie the sack to the donkey. You can just tie the sack to the donkey. You put a table on a donkey. There's 3 table donkeys. Why do you need this many table donkeys? You don't even need 1 table donkey. There's too many table donkeys. Oh, we got skills. Ooh, 4 points remaining. Increases tornado damage by 4. 'Tis nice. Windborne. Momentum. After teleporting, the caster gains 20% damage boost and a 50% movement speed boost for 30 seconds. Ooh. After teleporting, the caster gains 20% damage reduction boost for 5 seconds and taunts nearby enemies. Ooh. Very nice. Very nice. I should probably put this skill up too. Gek asks another question. Would that damage boost work on all of our squirrels? I don't know. Yes, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 3. Yeah, I should probably get another skill sometime soon. But too late. Alright, you've got your skills. We can put this one up. Reduces mask charge cost by 10. Increases pulse radius by 3 meters. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, one more point and we get this one. Ooh. After casting Pommel Strike, Tiziana may cast it again for free within 3 seconds. That's not bad. Let's boost this, though. Increases burst damage by 3 per second. Increases fire wave radius by 60%. And enemies receive fire tag. Ooh, I like that. More damage or potential for damage? More damage. Yeah. More damage. Alright, let's boost these, shall we? When Amadeus is underground, she recovers 4% of her maximum focus. The ground above her becomes untraversable for 5 seconds. Ooh. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that one. That seems fun. Damage boosts. Excellent. You just need to save up money, and that's good.
Where did you go?
Don't be stupid.
You've seen how he is. He's a good man,
Kikazi asks,
Even good men have
technically
standards.
we haven't learned the difference yet, but I don't think it would really be a spoiler to
I
tell a
hope you're
mechanic
not
here.
talking
No,
about
go ahead.
me.
If it's a mechanic we haven't
Sir.
unlocked, that's okay.
Sir, we were just...
Nothing.
You were just nothing? Well, if that's really the case...
We'd like to practice the Vicifer, sir.
Brother!
Both of you.
I apologize, sir. My brother.
Let him speak.
Yes, the both of us, sir. Meliari for myself and Messaniari for my sister.
Well, if you want to practice the Vicifer, you're going to need a piece of equipment from a Masquerada, aren't you?
Yes, sir, but we understand if you don't want to do this. After all, we have nothing to our name and no credentials and...
Will this do?
Sir...
That's not an answer.
What? It would do fantastically, sir. There's enough space for the inscriptions involved in Meliare.
And the blade is more than enough to paint on. Are you sure, sir?
Well, the worst that could happen is I get an ugly blade back, isn't it?
All right,
Interesting.
just a minute, sir. We'll do some basic forms.
What is this?
Now, a moment of truth. The energies do flow smoother.
It worked, brother!
I don't believe it. Thank you, sir.
Well, if there's anything more I can do...
Sigils, sir. Anything that has complicated Dementicate symbols. I'd like to try my hand at the more complex workings.
I'll keep an eye out. And you, Elena?
If you could find plants of the more exotic variety, I could use their dyes. A larger palette drastically alters the effects of Messaniare.
Neat.
I'll bring back anything I can find. Now, hold on. Since you're both trained in the Vicifer, you think you could handle this?
We're all Mascherines.
I don't intend on getting bogged down with the documentation if I have to go through the registry's artisans to get these touched up.
Sir, this is basic work. We can get these up to scratch in no time.
Cool.
Good. Until then, however, we have business to attend to.
Where, sir?
An establishment called the Bleeding Beetle. You know of it?
It's one of our favorite haunts, sir.
Excellent. Off we go then.
Neat. exciting. Restores 2% mask charge, 25% damage, and 20% proc chance. And restores 2% max charge plus 25% damage, 20% proc chance. Ooh, neat. Okay. I mean, if I can just do this for free, everybody gets this for now. Most excellent. Neat. Alright, we unlocked a new mechanic. Let's go to a new area. And then,
Inspectore, if you don't mind me asking, you're awfully familiar with the owner of the tavern.
He was a close friend of my family's when I was younger. Before I joined the Portieri, he shared his purse with us. Helped us get through rough times.
That's sweet.
And naive. Most contadini can't even fend for themselves. What sense is there in sharing?
What sense is there in not keeping everything to yourself? What's the use?
The stone-cold girl finally shows a sliver of a heart.
It just doesn't make sense.
I like how you can kind of see everybody's shadows in the cart during those scenes. Ah, party banter. I loves it.
The street to get you to the Bleeding Beetle's down this way, sir. Too small for the coach.
We'll be waiting for you here, whenever you're done.
Okay, bye. Thanks. What is with this unattended table donkey? That's what I want to know about. I hope I eventually get to free my table donkey brethren.
It's just ahead.
No, that's a whole dog. It's not just the head. All bottles. Oh no! Man.
That's him. The one with the flute.
He's good?
Among the city's best. We should get closer.
Anything? These guys are doing lunges in the streets there.
By the ages.
What do you see?
There, over by the side. That man with the guards. That's Isander Urshel. He's the leader of the Salt Breathers, one of the smaller Mascherines factions that existed before the war. Apparently, they're still around.
Huh.
I've heard of them. Getting contadini addicted to stone salt, then charging exorbitantly. They've practically robbed hundreds of families of their stability.
And nothing's been done about it.
And nothing will be done. Not today, at least.
But I've got this giant sword.
Thank you, thank you.
He's getting away.
Marshal, don't do anything.
No, she's gonna run off. Yep. Paladin.
You, stay where you are.
Oh, good
What are you
lord.
doing? What? Protect me.
Oh, great.
For the light.
Would you just... lady, could you please just not... Alright, use your fire, please. Alright, let's just teleport over here and give you some of that.
What in all the legacies do you think you're doing?
That man is Isander.
I know who he is, damn it. He has a contract on his head for blood's sake.
You mean that...
Forget it! I see you're with Armadea. You're here for the Bloodless?
Yes.
Then you will listen to me. Isander is a large man, with a love for large spaces. He will not take any of the alleyways, and neither will
Vasco Tessitore is Robbie Damon.
You will follow him, chase him, and he will send his guards to stop you. Be a dear and take care of them for me.
What do you do?
Slip through the shadows. If you do your job right and keep him running down the wide street, I'll be able to take care of him once he's alone. I repeat, alone. That means...
No guards, we get it.
Good. Then go before you lose him.
I like that guy's look. So this game was done ensemble casting, and Robbie Damon and I had a couple of scenes together where we had to talk to each other. And when we were in the booth together, playing off of each other, we went off the rails a little bit and got in trouble with the director just a bit. Because mostly we wouldn't shut up, and we didn't stop improvising for like a good 15 minutes or so. So we got in trouble. We were being banned.
Stop! There's 3 of them. We can take them on. Protect me.
Here they come.
All right. And squirrels. Squirrels. Alright, let's teleport over here. Oh my goodness. Get up. Tooty toots.
Don't let him get away.
Cicero, get up.
Stop! I can't run. We have to fight!
Spear point!
Teleport over here. And we'll give a little squirrel action right there. And teleport.
I need help!
What are you doing over there anyway?
Protect me.
Alright, get up. Because that guy makes the tooty toots.
That is a lesson I won't forget.
Get up. Cool.
Into the light once again.
Squirrels. There we go. Whew. And then let's see, Isander. That individual was... Where's my list? Where's my list? Lucian Dodge.
There, ahead.
There he goes.
Going somewhere? Well, well, Lysander. You've been a tough rat to catch.
I did nothing wrong.
Oh, how entertaining the words of the ignorant can sometimes be. You consider ruining the lives of hundreds of Contadani nothing wrong.
They came to me for the salt. They wanted it. I never forced it on them.
I assume
No.
salt is a drug.
You simply lied to them. Told them it was medication. And then you watched their lives fall apart in front of you as you grew fat upon their innocence.
Ooh.
I won't do it again. You have my word. I'll give them back the money, I swear.
A kind offer. How unlike you, Lysander.
People change.
Go then. The Laboris will keep its ear out for you. If we hear that you have not been true to your word...
I will toot you to death.
Hunt me again, I'll say.
A fair deal. Off you go, then. Now, time for the real show.
Think you can threaten me?
I tooted you to death. Tooted to death. Death toots. Death
So
toots.
much cleaner for the heart when they fall upon their own blade, wouldn't you say?
You knew he was going to try that.
Of course I did. Stick around in my vein of work long enough, and you learn that people like that never change. But the lot of you clearly haven't been in this vein for very long.
Silence, bloodling.
Oh,
and
that's
you're in a position to
that's why
say
you
such
keep
a
saying
thing.
vain.
You who ruined the entire plan.
As if you even had a plan. You're nothing but...
Lysander Urshel is a man of habit and a man of fine hearing. After every strong performance he witnesses, he retreats to his abode in the dim way, intent on scribing out the music. This is the only time you will ever catch him without his guards. The time when his neck is most ripe for the cutting.
For the cutting.
So yes, O Golden One, I had a plan. But come, enough talk of the dead. You've helped me clear a contract.
Ooh,
I
capital
suppose
C
introductions
contract.
are at
That's
least
how you know it's
necessary.
important.
My name is Vasco Tessitore, bloodling of the Laboris Salis.
And I...
Inspectore Cicero Guvar of the Registry. Amadea Invidius, initiate of the Dieci Sovrani. And Lumbering Cow, mistake of the Luca Infinita.
How dare you!
Hold, Marshal. We've come with a purpose. Do not forget that.
The Bard and the Paladin don't get along?
I'd guessed as much when I saw
Who would have
Amadea with
imagined?
you. Though I am curious to ask, such strange company you're keeping, my dear.
Well, the winds of change are blowing strong.
Yes,
And
with
the
all the
paths of
tooting.
the supple carried along. I see. Well...
Oh, don't stop there.
I'm sorry?
Certainly you'll not quote one half of the song without the other. The branches of death lull to its beat,
and in their wake do the sleepers weep. Oh, truly, what a choice of companion, Amadea.
You know the song?
My brother taught it to me, yes. It seems you've forgotten who I am.
I'm afraid I had.
Excuse me, what is going on?
Nothing, Marshal.
Nothing, Marshal.
exchanging
Just
words
all the
about an
rogues
old
talking.
But enough of
You
that.
go over there
I'm
and
sure we'll have more time to
bring a
talk
table
later,
to
yes?
justice or something.
Of course.
We'll head back to the Estiguary. We can all speak a little bit more then.
That's lovely. Cool, new party member.
A question, Bloodling, before we talk business.
Aye, sir?
You sing songs and tell tales of the lives of others, yes?
That I do. I also eat and drink and sometimes sleep.
Have you ever heard of a young boy who went by the name of Jabs before? His mother had been a dirge in the Laboris as well. Talia Victus.
Not names that chime in my memory, no. Why?
It sounds strange, but you remind me a little of him.
He must be quite the fetching man.
Oh, if you were alive, perhaps.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It has been enough years for that wound to close. Forget I ever brought it up.
Chekhov's lore.
My, what a beauty. Already you're taking me to the good places in Spatore.
Marshal, if you'd watch him. I don't want him breaking anything inside.
Does that include his face?
Technically, that's not inside.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
What did you expect me to say? Hello, I was a mask runner. I hope you don't mind.
When you use mask runner code phrases in front of me, that's basically what you're saying anyway. Why did you suggest the Bloodless? Surely you know where Lysandra is.
It's been years since I left the Malacate. He's the best lead we have.
Why did you leave?
Reasons.
All right, I won't pry.
What?
Most of the time when people ask why I left the city, I usually feel like introducing them to my fist, so... Yes, I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
Hey, respectful of
Besides,
boundaries, that's nice.
It's not why you're here anyway.
You're right. It's not.
What?
We'll continue this another time.
Enough, Mariner.
What's going on?
Ah, Inspectore. Perhaps you can be of assistance in this matter.
Why did you bring him back here?
We are to speak to him in the privacy of our lodging. I see no issue with that.
Honestly, neither do I.
Do not speak to me of honesty. You work for the Bloodless. You don't even understand the word.
Kaldin, what is wrong with you?
I don't like the Bloodless.
This man is a tool the Bloodless has used to spread his tides of corruption through the city. Why do you bring him into this house?
To get your brother back. Now sit. We are having civil conversation.
I'm exciting, I know.
Now is not the time for glibness.
All right,
I'm gonna skunk over here.
The Bloodless has numerous contracts, each with varying difficulty. It is my task to judge which contract is worthy of the price you demand.
2 questions are all we wish to ask.
Ask away.
I do not believe you should be privy to these questions.
Agreed. Your tongue is far too loose to trust.
Ha! Understand this, if nothing else. I have not survived as an agent of the Bloodless by dancing through the streets, tongue-wagging.
That's an image.
If this discussion is to progress any further, you must first pay me with trust.
The first step into the mire.
Silence, Mariner! You are seated in the quiet chair. You are not allowed to speak unless you come and sit at the speaking table. Rules of civilized conversation.
What a dick.
So, what shall it be then, Inspectore?
We wish to ask him the following questions.
Cicero!
Chair!
The mask runners have a figure in their ranks they call the Herald. Where can we find him?
All right. And?
Where can we find Lysandra Rorik?
For those 2 questions, I have a contract in mind. Perhaps the Mariner would like to be here to hear it in its entirety?
I can hear you fine from here.
Fine. It is a matron.
What?
I can hear you fine from here.
Explain yourself.
What a douche!
Did someone say something?
Explain.
This is lovely.
The contract has been placed on the Matron of the Withering Mast.
Matron Beneva?
Withering Mast.
The Withering Mast is a ward of the Sorelle known for taking in single mothers with little hope left in the world.
And in doing so, has only helped dozens of mothers and their families.
No. She has abused the women. Plunged them into a life of prostitution. Their children are not spared that fate. There are some in this city that would pay heavy crescents for a child.
Ooh,
Liar.
Yikes.
You do well to understand how seriously the Laboris take their contracts, Mariner. If the intelligence says that she is guilty, be assured that you will find no evidence otherwise.
And if we fulfill this contract, the Bloodless will meet us?
The Bloodless will give you your answers. Yes.
Huh.
She is a matron of the Sorelle, Cicero. A matron of my guild. I need to see for myself if this is true. I'm going.
No. You have a vested interest in this, Mariner.
But I...
And seeing another Sorelle asking about her ward, it'll raise flags, don't you think?
Not with the place
You're
called
right.
Withering Mast.
I'll take along 2 of the others. Any more and it'll be suspicious.
Huh.
We'll await your decision downstairs then.
Yikes.
Quite a temper back there.
The man brings dark tides, and I do not like it.
What do you have against him?
Some burdens are better borne on the shoulders of many. Mine are not such burdens. But I appreciate the thought.
I have to
Razatov
brood,
is
damn
somewhere
you.
out there, and I need your mind on this. Fully. I can see dark clouds in your eyes. You are drifting from this investigation. I don't want that. Whatever these burdens of yours are, if you ever think sharing them might help.
The others are waiting for you.
Oh, buddy.
Just remember my offer.
Oh. Alright, well, on that sassy note, I think that is our time for the evening, our time together for the night. Let me just make sure I have saved this properly. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. We have done so. So thank you everybody for joining us for on the Isbrid Games channel for our second playthrough of, or our second session, I should say, of our playthrough of Masquerada Songs and Shadows. This is a lovely, lovely, wonderful game. It is super, super chill. Thank you so much to our mods, Robert Merlot and Sarah Serende, for being here and modding for us. Thank you so much, the Maricat, for being so generous with your with the gift subs and everything on the channel. If you're interested in any of the cool stuff or any of the merch or anything associated with this game, including this sweet, sweet shirt, if you go to yisbrid.merch.net, we've got a lot of cool stuff on there, including Cicero's Mask and a bunch of other neat things. This game is available on a bunch of different platforms. Switch just came out for Switch recently, PS4, Steam, if it's something you're interested in. And we'll be playing it again next Tuesday. This Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, we shall be continuing Skeletal Dance Party. And if you want to check that out, you can go and check out the VOD or our YouTube channel. Everything should be up there and installed this week. It's been a very busy week, so some of the VODs getting up on the YouTube channel have been delayed, but I hope to have them up by the end of the week. But we did clean it all up and clear it up and organized it, and it looks pretty and amazing. Thank you to Meredith Gerber for helping with that. Yeah, excellent. So you are all fantastic. Thank you very much. I'll see you all in the Discord, and I'll see you all again on Thursday. Have a wonderful evening, Ysbridians. Thank you very much again for being here. Good night.